Yo, we live. You're now listening to Volume 52 of the Bucket Up Podcast. Here with your boy Ty Doyle, aka DJ Buttersauce, aka Ty Lante, aka your mom called me over when she's trying to get that maneuver. And I'm here as always with the homie, the kid JB. What's good?
Living good, man. Happy to see another week, another day. It's episode 52. Attributing it, attribute, if that's the word, to every athlete for the episode for the jersey number. That is 52. We gotta go CC Sabathia for the kid
Little
JB.
Matt.
Could have been right last week. Mr. Told you so, not because I'm always right, but because when I am right, shit, I told you so. Living good, man. I'm happy to be here. Happy to buck it up yet again with my man. Ty Doyle. You guys should have heard us before we started recording, which I know is impossible, but we were going down Ty's family tree, and it was
Oh,
cool learning some shit. So, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Finally, people probably were like, "What the hell is going on?" And so basically, it feels like we didn't put out a pod last week, and then we put out a pod yesterday, but now we're putting out another pod. They're probably like, "Man, what the fuck is going on?" So what happened was we recorded a pod all the way back last Tuesday, and then your boy got sick on Wednesday, couldn't really chop anything up. But I don't even know what I had. But nigga's throat was itchy. I got the chills. I was tired. I was fatigued. I fucking got home Wednesday, just passed out. Woke up at I don't even remember 11 or something like that. And then took some ibuprofen, went back to sleep, and then go to work for 2-3 whole days. I didn't start feeling good until yesterday I felt okay, and today is the first day I feel normal-ish. I still had the sniffles and shit, but I feel good now. Fucking finally, we had a whole sick household. Katie had bronchitis. It was a cacophony of coughs. You know what I mean? In this bitch, but
Damn, bro. You
niggas,
guys, your
what,
immune system sounds weak, bro.
bro? I think it's just I it was weekend from a weekend of binge drinking for the homie Trav's bachelor party. You know what I mean?
And a combination of Katie working with all those snot-nosed kids,
You know,
and then germs home, and then she slaps you in the face, and then the
the thing is
germs.
crazy though. I didn't get bronchitis, so and Katie doesn't know where she got it from because she said none of her kids have bronchitis. So I don't know where the hell she got bronchitis from. I didn't catch bronchitis. The thing is weird. Everybody at work is sick, so I got something from somebody at work. And I don't understand how I've missed getting bronchitis from Katie, but I got some shit from work, and I don't understand how the fuck that works.
You probably spend more time at work than you do with your own fiance.
Not next to though, because I'll sleep next to her, and then the time after work, I would say,
Because we be smashing 45 hours.
yo,
45.
you ever happen to see that there's that one tweet where it was like, yo, if you in a relationship with me, it's morning sex, afternoon sex, night sex, middle of the day sex, like up early in the morning sex, lunch sex,
Like-
Christmas sex, and then it was like gym sex, this sex, fucking car sex, sex, and I was just like, bro, it sounds like neither one of you niggas got jobs.
Yeah.
First of all, how you gonna have sex all day?
I have sex before sex.
She was saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm like, yeah, bro, you're not gonna have sex in the morning and at lunch on a Monday unless both of you niggas ain't got jobs and y'all broke.
Sounds like that dude's never had a job or had sex before, because it don't work like that.
Nah, hell nah. You be so tired, dick be broke by Tuesday, bro. You be like, hey, how come we could just cuddle, fam?
Yeah, I got a physical on Thursday. I might fail it at this point.
That should be funny though. The tweets that you see, and you'd be like, yeah, these motherfuckers never had sex in their life. We're just somebody puts, oh, I'm definitely way more about hour and a half sex. And then you're like, bro, you've never had sex.
Conversely,
nobody's having an hour and a half sex, bro.
Conversely, they do dramatize shit on television to make it seem like the guy that's crushing pussy is like lasting for an hour and a half when it's like, yo, real sex is about 10 to 15 minutes.
Right.
And you're in and out like the burger shop. All right.
Right. You push it to like 20, 25, 30. Niggas be huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
Be like, yo.
Trying to look the other way and shits just so you don't lose focus. But
right. Ain't no way, bro. Hour and a half, you be dead.
You would be like checking, like, is it still, do I still have that? Is it attached to me?
And I doubt you. Like, what girl would be wet for an hour and a half, bro? I found wild. Niggas is tripping.
Yeah, come on. Hey, we're entering, no pun intended, 2019 soon. And you know, no, we don't got time for fronting. So let's be real.
Stop fronting on the internet.
Sex is like 15 minutes, and not all day. You got things to do. Right.
It is about efficiency too, man. It's about, you know, everybody getting where they need to go. That's the whole point of it. Not the length is you know, it's whatever. So whatever happens. But you know, the main point of it is for everybody to get to where the fuck they need to go.
You know, if you're gonna cook something, you know, you might as well preheat the oven. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Both have your oven mitts on. Because that's how you get it popping. Too hot to handle.
I don't even know where the metaphor is going now, but we own it. We here now, I guess.
I think I was going more like cooking than sex, but
okay. I was just saying that the length is like, you know, if it's long, it's like maybe y'all trying some shit and that's cool.
Yeah,
y'all trying some new shit and it goes on. That's cool.
Yeah. But just like with cooking, I don't want to cook all night either. So
no, fuck no, bro. That's like the worst.
Right.
If I'm cooking for more than an hour and a half, I'm not even that hungry no more.
Nah, that could be a meal prep. I could cook for the week,
bro. That's that. You ever think about how like your grandma and shit used to cook for like an hour or so, like prepping like fucking Thanksgiving or some shit? And it's like they just be in the kitchen all day. Like, oh my god, hell no.
Shouts to Rosh Hashanah. It was just Jewish New Year last couple days ago. And my mom's making her famous pot roast, which takes like 8 to 9 hours to simmer or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if simmer, you can kind of like go and do some shit and come back, right?
Oh, yeah. She don't stand over it. But what's funny is shouts to my grandmas. Whenever we used to have like holiday dinners, we'd be like onto dessert. And she would just be starting her soup, you know. she makes sure everyone had like seconds and thirds before she even started her meal.
Oh yeah, that one's too. Like the moms that do that, they make sure everybody else eats first, and then they won't even sit down. And it's like, bro, you can eat with us too, man. Like,
yeah, they're like, I'll eat later. It's like, no, we're opening gifts later. You told me that, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely some like old school shit.
Yeah, my grandma was like that all the time, dude. All the time. It's so funny. And then she would get mad at us if we told her to sit down. I'd be like, yo, grandma, just sit down. Like, you know, eat your food. Jesse, you don't tell me to sit down. I was like, all right, you got it then. Shit. Like,
that's just, I don't know what it was. It's just old school, you know, women. That's what they, I don't know if that's some shit that like, I'm sure it has something to do with misogyny, you know. Like, they felt like their moms did that. They felt like they had to do that. Because I feel like Katie does not feel like she has to do any of that, which is fine. Not think she needs to wait for other motherfuckers.
Right.
You asking me what the fuck I'm cooking. And I'm like, all right.
My dad broke that cycle quick because he likes to cook. And like he would just tell my mom, like, just go sit down. I'll let you know when dinner's ready. And I was like, damn, all right, cool. So yeah. Did you have, speaking of, you know, fighting sickness and cooking, did you have any like remedies or fucking get not sick quick schemes?
Nah, I don't really got no remedies. I'm not no shaman or whatever. I don't even know if that's the correct.
I don't know if
that's probably insensitive. I don't even know. But like my whole thing is we got some fucking 800 milligram of pop ibuprofens that we got from Mexico. Shouts to Trav, he the one who got the plug down there apparently. And, you know, he be wilding though, because like, you know, it's 800 milligrams. Like usually an ibuprofen, an Advil, or a Tylenol is like 200. So, you know, that's like the equivalent of taking 4 of those right off the bat. And so I'm like, all right, I'll take one and I'll be Like you're more than good if you take one of those. And then, but like Trav be like, yeah, I'm gonna take 3, and I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? You wilding?
Trav's a big dude though.
I don't know, man. 3 of them.
I think any portion you times it by 3, that's Trav size.
Nah, see now he gonna be like, oh, see.
Nah, see, I mean, dude, if you told me like, yo, we're going to Chipotle, I'd be like, all right, get Trav 3 burritos. Like, what do you want me to say?
That's different than IB. Like, bro, I don't think anybody should be taking what is that? That's like 2,400 milligrams of ibuprofen at one shot, bro.
Your body just piss out the rest, bro. It ain't that bad.
That's not how that works.
Dude, I'm telling you, son, I be fucking with pills.
How many? Wait, you be taking? How many fucking like Advil you be taking?
Nah, I don't fuck with pills.
Wow.
I got other shit. I take medication for my fucking anxiety and shit.
But you like, yeah, I don't fuck with ibuprofen though. But yeah, Trav be cool taking 2,400 milligrams of pop. He be alright.
Bro, what do you think is gonna happen? You just start twitching?
You get overdose on it. You get the liver failure.
I think he'd be alright if he took 3. If he takes 3 a day for the next couple of years, yeah, watch him.
Yeah, but I think if you did it in a day, because I think you can. The thing is supposed to be like 800 milligrams for 8 hours.
All right, well, let's call Trav after this.
If he did it,
if he's alive.
Well, I don't know if he took. He probably do be doing that shit, popping 2 or 3. He said he was fucking around. He said he's only gonna take 2, and I'm like, that's still a lot. You don't really need that much. Yeah. I don't know what kind of pain he be in. But that shit was working for me. I was Gucci.
So 800 milligram ibuprofen.
Yeah, I would just take one of those every like 8 hours, and then at night, I time it to where at night I'll just take the NyQuil and zonk out, which is funny because I'll be sleeping any goddamn way.
I found
basically like that, sleep, water, Gatorade.
Hell yeah. Fucking, I remember what class it was, whatever it was, but in college I had the flu or some shit, and I had an important paper due or a test or some shit. I drank a half a bottle of what's that shit called? ZzzQuil or not ZzzQuil?
NyQuil?
Not NyQuil. Oh, Mucinex or some shit.
Mucinex. That shit to get rid of the cough stuff.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Why?
Or Mucinex or I don't know what it was.
Robitussin.
It was something, and I drank like half that shit, and I slept like the whole day. And it was gone the next day. So I fuck with that. Blue bottle. I think it's called Mucinex.
Bro, you did lean. That's what happened.
Yeah. But not
promethazine, bro. That's what it was.
Yeah, nah. Fuck being sick though, because I think we've talked about this on the pod, but like I already take the proper steps you take to not get sick. Like I don't drink or smoke cigarettes or you know, fucking do any of that. But you know, that's why I think I should be never sick. Shouts to that.
That's how it works. You do all the precautions, except you don't really control shit. Like I guess, like I got my one friend, Aaron, back home. He be like, "Yeah, I don't never get sick. I take vitamin C pills. I stay drinking orange juice. This and that. Like he nigga about to get scurvy out here. He taking so many orange stuff." Taking like fucking his once a day for men's or some shit. But I mean, I can't think of the last time he was sick. So like I can't. But like to me, I'm like I feel like I heard that vitamins don't even really be working like that.
You ever meet like a really unhealthy motherfucker and they try and tell you anything's good for them? Like
nah, usually when people are healthy, they know.
Nah. I know some people that really think they'll do some wild shit and drink every day or eat wild food, but they'll be like, yo, but the lettuce on the burger is good for you. I'm like, wow, word, you got it.
Like I know people who eat healthy, but like they don't seem like the healthiest people I know. But I know they eat healthy a lot. But like that, but that's pretty much it. I don't know nobody who's like straight up like, looking like I don't even know, like, out here wilding and they just acting like they healthy as shit. Like I don't know nobody like that.
I swear it'd be funny because like if you read kind of my diet off the bat, it sounds healthy as shit, and then it just goes downhill quickly. Because if I was talking to like a physician or a nutritionist, they'd be like, "What's your diet like?" I'd be like, I meal prep chicken and rice every day for lunch. They're like, okay, there you go. I'm like, but I do have candy every night and drink soda on the weekends.
And
They're
then like every couple of weekends or so, I just smash 6 or 7 burgers. You know?
Yeah.
It's
like you're not as healthy as I thought. I'm like, no, but
hey, so that was my plan. Like, cause we all the time we go back and forth on doing the meal prep, and we just do the same shit. Like, we'll cook like a bunch of chicken breasts for the week, eat that, chop that up, eat it with rice and like a veggie for dinner, and then like Katie would have like her soups and like some like chicken like low fat chicken sandwich wraps for like lunch, and then like I'll do like chicken patties for lunch, and then like it would be good, start losing like weight and stuff like that. But then literally, I just get tired of eating the same shit for like 3 weeks, and then I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna get a pizza. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go get some fucking pho or something wild.
That's what I do at work. Is I'll bring something on deck and just have it just in case.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out for lunch, or God forbid they order out like from Barrows or something.
Mm-hmm.
I got the shit on deck, but yeah, I was gonna say it's way more economical, but shit, man, yeah, I do get sick of it, but I don't know.
It's cost effective. Like we really don't spend that much on groceries when we do that shit. But it's just like motherfuckers just sit a rice and chicken every goddamn day. Chicken breast is that. I said this before. Chicken breast is the worst. It's the worst part of the chicken, hands down. Not even.
Tenderloins are pretty nasty.
Mm. Don't they turn the tenderloins into like chicken tenders?
If you want to, but I'm saying I buy them to try and cook with, and they taste like paper.
They're like baby breasts.
They had this. I don't know what chef it was, but they had this video showing how nasty a creation like the McNuggets really are, and the guy was like, "All right, kids, who would want to eat these now?" And they all still raised their hands like me.
Like, man, because I've had them before and them shits hit. Like I get that they made for something wild, but them motherfuckers hit. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's like, dude, a lot of things are gross, man.
Yeah, it's like funny because it's like veggies. It'd be like the grossest veggie, like that tastes bad to you, but it's like, man, it grows in its pristine, beautiful way, but it just tastes like fucking garbage. You know what I mean? Like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah. That's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Is like, you'll be somewhere and they're like, oh, you don't eat Brussels sprouts or you don't eat this, and you're like, nah. They're like, they're so good for you, and I'm like, what does that mean? Is they gonna tack on like an extra year of your life? Like, how do we know? Like, am I gonna die and find out like shit didn't have enough Brussels sprouts?
Bro,
Like,
could you imagine if you've been eating Brussels sprouts? You trying to eat good, and you know it's good for you. Been eating Brussels sprouts, and your ass get hit by a bus. Like, bro, fam, it ain't worth it, bro. Eat the chicken, eat the fucking the cheese, bro. Again,
right.
I want to lose weight, and like I think a lot of it too has to do with like exercise and shit like that. But I think it's just like there's got to be a balance because if you don't want to be out here. It's just weird to me because a lot of people believe in God, but I'm like, man, why would God make some of this like this delicious shit so bad for you, and then make this terrible, terrible tasting shit supposedly good for you, bro?
And more expensive.
Right? Yeah, I don't know if God did that, but like now tax the motherfucking Brussels sprouts. I don't think that was on him. You know
I think nah, fuck it. If he's gonna take the credit, he's gonna take the blame.
But yeah, nah, that's what I'm like. I don't know, bro. You gotta eat. I'm in between, like you want motherfuckers. I want motherfuckers to eat healthy and be happy, but some people be straight up starving themselves. Especially, it'd be like people who are like in decent shape. I'm like, bro, you don't have to do that, bro. Just, like to me, like when people get in shape, like I got a guy at work, a homie at work, Espo, who like he got in shape, like he's starting to get abs. He used to be really big like me, and now he's getting in shape, but he like feels bad when he eats like badly, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is the point of getting in shape if you can't even eat poorly? You should be able to eat poorly better now. Cause you're like, bro, I'm in better shape. You know what I mean?
I got it. It's just like it's more of a you're mad at yourself for like not sticking to the routine of eating healthy.
Like I get that, but it's like, bro, like you can go back. Like it's okay for you to like do that. What like, bro, you worked hard. You should be able to indulge every now and then. That's the whole point.
Like for me, exactly the only reason I work out is so I can eat a lot. I mean,
Right.
if I didn't work out, I would look very different.
Yeah, see, no, I get that. And that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is the point of you don't just work out and then like watch what you eating at all times? It's like, bro, like I get it if you're an Instagram model and that's your income. Like,
Yeah.
if you just out here living life, like, bro, eat what the fuck you want, especially if you fucking in shape and you going to the gym and you burning off the calories, bro. Like, do what you want, be like go eat something healthy because some of the healthy shit does taste good. I like mushroom burgers. Them shits be hitting. Do you like those shits?
Mushroom burgers? Nah. I don't really like mushrooms.
You like mushrooms?
I like veggie patty burgers, whatever the fuck. The soy
not
burgers.
that bad. The soy burgers, what's it called? Turkey burgers aren't bad. Like especially at most restaurants, those shits be hitting. Like some salads usually be good.
Oh, salads and soup, I said, are my fucking top 5 foods.
Are you the type of dude that put like fruit in your salad? Like like you put like fucking grapes and apples in like a Caesar salad or some shit.
Do I look like somebody that can't be trusted?
I'm not really about the fruits in my salad, bro.
No, separate them. I'm all about like
walnuts and shit. I'm good.
When it comes to food, segregation. I'm about it. Mm-hmm. When it comes to people, we unite as one. But foods, yeah, nah, son. Like I'm cool with a fruit salad.
Yeah, fruit salads are fire. Yeah, you don't put fucking mad honeydew and melon in my shit, I'm about to fight you.
Right. Or like jicama.
Ugh.
Right. Just like a taste. It's like an albino apple.
I know this is off. We getting off on a tangent. Who the fuck idea was it to try to feed everybody else bullshit ass honeydew and bullshit ass melon in the fucking fruit salad? Like, bro, give us the good fucking fruit. Give us the fucking strawberries and the grape and the watermelon, which is the only good melon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why are you trying to fucking slide honeydew in there?
Yeah, but you don't fuck with cantaloupe, do you?
I don't fuck with cantaloupe either.
Damn, I actually fuck with cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe, I know, is better than melon and honeydew.
Yeah,
like, they be trying to sneak the motherfuckers in there.
What about? But this also gets you is when you're about to bite into what you think is a chocolate chip cookie and it's a fucking blueberry.
Blueberry?
Like, yeah, man.
I feel like people get mad when they bite into it. They think it's a chocolate chip cookie and end up being oatmeal raisin.
That sucks too.
But I like some oatmeal raisins are really good. I've had some fire ones, but I don't like chocolate chip as much unless I'm eating it with milk. So I'm not really that disappointed.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you're not a big chocolate fan.
Yeah, I'm more my cookie. The lemon. Walmart got this like lemon, like like lemon white chocolate shit that is fucking fire. And then I'm more of a snickerdoodle. I guess sugar cookie. Sugar cookie is really not my shit, but
I'm cursed. I'm turned away for lemon for life because I think I don't know what grade it was, but I was in a pie eating contest and it happened to be lemon. Oh, shit was gross, fam. So
that seemed like the worst pie to pie eat contest.
Son, I think they selected it, and yeah, you couldn't use your hands or nothing. Shit was rough. So
wow,
no lemons. So when life gives me lemons, I hand them back.
Like no, thank you.
No thanks. No thanks, life.
Why nobody ever said that? Like life handed you lemons, what you gonna do? Say no, thank you? I don't.
Yeah, say thanks, weirdo.
Like, why are you handing me these lemons, bro?
That's a wild. Hey, I know another sidetrack, but that's a wild reference.
Yeah, because who's like,
all right, life gave me lemons. Time to go make lemonade. Fuck out of here.
And there's so much shit you can do with lemons too. Like, I wouldn't even really be that mad. Like, all right, cool. Now, like, like you get handed lemons, you're like, man, this fucked up my day.
And they gave you the lemons, or did they fall out of the sky?
Life gave it to you, bro. You got a lemon tree, I guess. It's like, all right, cool. I can do some shit with this.
They're in your mailbox. I don't know.
Pie eating contest with lemon pie is wild.
That
But
shit was rough. I lost the contest.
I mean, I figured because you said it was terrible.
There's this dude at work that's training. He's talking about he's like getting in the gym and he wants to get all fit and he's like, meal prepping and stuff. But he's also gone on record to say that he thinks he could beat me in an eating contest.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, my man, are you just training to like beat me in a food eating contest? He's like, no, man, I'm just trying to get in shape. I was like, all right, I'm on to you.
Damn.
So
that's wild. Speaking of work, I was actually just thinking, like, what's your feelings on like if you have like an event that was for work, but it's not like mandatory, but it's like optional. Like,
well,
do you usually go?
I was gonna ask you, did you miss any work because you're sick?
Yeah, I missed like 2 days of work.
Damn, that sucks, bro.
Yeah,
Missing work school used to be lit because you could watch Jerry Springer.
yeah.
And then as an adult, you're just like, fuck, man, should be working.
I just caught up on Netflix.
Yeah, I mean that's all you can do, right? What do you
Yeah.
There's nothing else you can do. But yeah, shouts to that. No, man, work events. I'm usually not a big fan of them, man, because like my opinion when it comes to work in itself is like I think in this economy, especially for millennials, we're vastly underpaid. So we have to resort to, secondary jobs, side hustles, things like that. And these fucking, mandatory or work events or team builders, whatever you want to call them, they cut into that. And I used to get into that with, like even in college, if you want to break it down to like school, when like professors wanted you to meet up with your classmates and stuff, it's like, nah, I have
Oh
work to go
yeah.
to. Time is limited. It took me a long time to understand when people say time is money. I never really knew what that meant until your time is valuable. Your time is money.
Right.
So with that being said, like I think it's rude of a company to assume that your time can be like that flexible that at any time of the week like you can be there beyond working hours. Like if it's a work thing, like if instead of 9 to 5 you're at your desk, between 9 and 5 they have you go do the event, that's fine.
Right.
But after work hours time, I crunch my numbers, I put in my 40 to 45 hours, pretty much 50 because I never take a lunch because I do this. Nah, like I'm not gonna show up to the fucking Top Golf. I'm not gonna show up to the happy hour. I'm not. I got a life that exists outside of work. That the only reason I show up to work is so I can continue that life.
Right.
So I know, you're not to shit on it completely because I know you're into like the brunches and like the coworker hangouts and shit like that.
Oh yeah. See, that's the difference though. Like the brunches is like some shit that we did with like the people that I like at work. So it was like, oh, like we fuck with each other. So like us hanging out, like that's not a big deal. Like it's different than like the work being like, oh, let's do this with everybody. Like that's a little bit different. And like I'm iffy on that, like because my main thing is something free. Like I'm about it. So usually I'm good, but it's just like I don't want to hang out with a bunch of people from work that I don't talk to that much. That's
Right.
where I'm like, I don't know. But I'm also on the events planning thing for work now. So like, there's a lot of events but they don't make even still they don't make us go to it like the events like that. But I'm going to one Wednesday that I'm doing like because it was like my idea, so I'm doing that one. But
What are you guys doing?
we're doing like trivia at a bar.
That's
And
cool.
so and they're gonna pay for like the food and the drinks. So I'm like, I bet. But to me, usually my biggest thing, like if it's just like a thing that they're doing, it's like if I feel like doing it, I'll go do it. And you know what I'm saying? Usually I'm probably like, I'd rather just go home and hang out with my fiance. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a thing where like they make it sound like you have to go to it, that's where I'm like, eh. I mean, obviously I'm gonna go, like if they're gonna make it really seem like that, but it's just like why why even plan something outside of work and like try to make it to where you feel like people have to go to it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it should be like if people don't go, there shouldn't be any consequences or like people looking down on people because sometimes people don't just like stuff like that. Like I know, like we have a company party and like people, I know leading up to the party, sometimes people be like, "Yo, you should go. It's a lot of fun." But I don't think it's never like a thing if people don't go. Like people are mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think that should be the expectation that it's like open ended, and it's like if you're gonna come, cool. If not, it's not the end of the world. But
Right.
to like hold somebody accountable to be like, you never come to the happy hours. It's like because I never want to.
Right. Like and like there's like no offense to you guys. Like I hang out with you. Like I can see somebody just being like, I'm with you guys honestly a lot. Like 40 hours out of my week. Like and like I got other people I can hang out with. Like and sometimes I'm like I just rather be with them or be there. Like I got like cause sometimes too that irk me is if somebody like if a thing comes up like it's after work and it's like last minute. Like you can't expect people not to have plans. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a weird thing.
Right, and like regardless, depending, our companies are a little bit smaller, different in size.
Mhm.
Mine's a lot smaller, but just the I don't know that like for me, I make it known that like I'm a hermit crab and I like to just chill at home, and I'm sports oriented, so yeah, like I'm down to go play a sport or go watch a game, but I'm
Mhm.
not, beyond that. Like my bad. I don't want to go do the bowling. I don't want to go do the fucking, like I said, top golf and shit like that. And it's no disrespect. It's just like, man, like I got other moves to make, like
Right.
I got a podcast I work on. I got a fucking side hustle I'm trying to build. I got, a girlfriend. I got, fucking TV shows, like you said, I want to catch up on. Like there's shit to do. And that's the part that kind of I think is the disconnect. It's cool every once in a while, but to get in trouble for something that's outside of work is where it really I think is not okay.
Right. And the thing too is just like at the end of the day, if when you have these events, you want people there who actually want to be there anyway. You want people that are miserable. Be dumb.
Yeah, dude. So like at one of my jobs, I'm not gonna specify, but like I got in trouble for uh or actually no, get this, dude. Fucking I think I spoke on this on the pod. Like I got in trouble one time for doing something above and beyond at work that enabled me to get a day off.
Mm-hmm.
And then the the boss rewarded everybody that day off. And I was like, bro, you still owe me a day off, fam. You're like,
Yeah.
you know? And there was that. And then I've gotten in trouble at work for something that's happened outside of work,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm like, bro, that pisses me off because if something went really well outside of work, was I gonna get a promotion or something? Probably not.
Right.
So nah, work wise, if it's between work hours, mandatory. If it's after work hours, that shit is optional. And if
Right.
you make it mandatory, you gotta make it paid.
Yeah.
You know what
Pretty
I'm saying?
much.
Because I'll show up for my salary. I'll show up, for 2 3 hours on my salary. Hell yeah. You
But
know?
I think the places where you get trapped is if you're a salaried employee. Cause then like they basically gotta they gotta go to fucking everything. They can just tell you it's mandatory and it's like, hey, it's part of your salary. Cause like their hours aren't really like, you know what I mean, set times.
Yeah, well,
Kind of get fucked.
yeah, well, I don't know. I'm fucking on salary and they pretty much make it known to like, don't work past certain amount of hours anyway and all that shit. So
Oh, see, I don't know. Yeah,
yeah.
I know salary work would be like, you gotta have your shit on fucking on the weekends. If some shit come on the weekend, you gotta be in there. Like it's just like, oh fuck that.
I know. I just think it's like imagine if like they're going down like a review, they're just like, so this dude is he works early, comes early, stays late, works very hard, he helps other people out, he's a leader, he helps other people achieve their goals. He didn't show up to softball though. We can't promote him.
Yeah, bro, we definitely really needed a left fielder, so fuck that.
So he's out. I don't care if he brought the company 2.3 million. But
Why?
where are you at? So I mean, you're team builder committees, so you're a little bit on that side. I mean, what's your thoughts about it?
Oh yeah, I already said it. Like, you know what I mean? Like if people want to go to it, then go. It just, you shouldn't pressure people. Pretty much at the end of the day, like you just want people. You just want to, like, I think you just want to have it so like people have shit to have fun. You know what I mean? And that way people can get to know people at work. If people know people at work and like they have fun with them, it's more likely people can work together. You know what I'm saying? Like I see the merits of it. It's just you can't really force people because some people that's just not their shit.
you
Fine.
you have some wild ass excuse like I can't, man. I don't have enough outfits. All right, you guys see me in my fucking everyday drip.
Right?
I
Yeah.
got 3 work shirts and 2
That's
Yankee
funny.
shirts.
Like, yeah, bro, that's all I got. I don't really got anything else, so I don't, I don't really need to. I don't really
What
need to break out the shirt I wore on Monday again.
what if you made up some just lies that they obviously knew were wrong because they're false because you work with them?
All
They're
right.
like, "You coming to happy hour?" You're like, "I would, but I gotta pick up the kid from daycare and shit." They're like, "You don't have a kid." I'm like, "Oh, but my cat though, he's at the vet, so
They're
I'm at."
like, be like, yo, you gonna come to happy hour after work? Like, nah, I got work tomorrow. Like, so do we. Like, that's cool.
I see you then.
Yeah, see you at work. I,
Yeah,
I mean, that's what's up. I mean, we got the homie, like, the homie in our carpool, Jack. Uh, he kind of like that. He trying to leave as soon as we can from work. 4 o'clock. He get mad if we're 4:03 because he's trying to get straight home so he can do nothing. He can just chill. That's it. That's his shit. And I'm like, hey man, I don't really blame him. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm like, I don't really care. Like you gonna get home when you get home. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I get it. You wanna get straight home so you can be at your house and chill, relax. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right, bro.
working all day on a website can be fucking taxing, bro.
You never think that it can be, but it's just like mentally draining sometimes.
I
Looking
know.
at screens all day.
I do it. I does this.
That's what I'm saying. Like looking like I would never be like, oh, like it's just as bad as construction workers or some shit. But you know what I mean. Everybody's job is draining because everybody's working hours they probably shouldn't be working. But
Uh,
I digress. Did you hear the new Eminem shit? The diss back MGK.
yeah. So at first, I don't know what I don't think it was TMZ, but there was some like Snapchat or Instagram page that was like, oh, Eminem's clearly not worried about MGK because it showed him playing like Pac-Man or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then recently, Eminem just dropped a rebuttal to Machine Gun Kelly's rebuttal to his diss
Mm-hmm.
on Kamikaze. Which what was he? What do you call it? What did MGK call his?
MGK was called "Let's Talk About It."
Oh, let's talk about it. And then Eminem came back with Kill Shot.
Mm-hmm.
It was all right.
See, I thought it was like good. That's where I was at. Like, he had some clever bars. I mean, he basically did what I expected. Like, all right, you gotta break down how this goes. Like, MGK has like 2 songs that people actually know, not including the diss song, which is probably like the 3rd song now. And so, like, he wasn't popping. He's been out since like 2012, 2011. And you know what I mean? Like, he just, like, he hasn't been popping. And Eminem decided to diss him for some reason, bringing up something that was very old, I guess. And so Eminem's already at a weird point because it's like you're already Eminem, you already got all this, like you already got this legacy, you're already considered one of the best rappers in the game, and you got all this money. Like there's no need to diss an MGK. Honestly, like all it did was put spotlight on MGK. So it kind of puts Eminem in a weird footing because it's like nobody expected MGK's diss track to be as good as it was. And like ended up being pretty good. And it's like, okay, so since that was good, now everybody's expecting Eminem to come back. And everybody's already expecting like, oh, Eminem's going to kill him anyway. Because, Eminem's a better rapper. And
was it that good, or was it just that he was the only one that replied?
I would say that had something to do with it, but I think still that his diss was still like because I wasn't even gonna listen to it because I'm like, bro, I don't care about any of this. Like, but I listened to it and then I was like, oh, this is actually not that bad. And he was saying shit that like I was actually like feeling about like Eminem. Like, why is Eminem so salty that people didn't like his album? Like, this is literally your third like bad album in a row. Like, you shouldn't be surprised that like people have not been feeling your latest shit. Like, this is not like, and either way, like nobody's retroactively going back and saying like, all right, Eminem's not top whatever now because he's had 3 bad albums. Like it's not that big a deal, bro. And it it felt like that's pretty much what he was saying on the track. Like, why you're already rich and famous and like your legacy and like you salty on the internet and it's like this is dumb. And that's pretty much what MGK was saying. And I feel like that rang more true. And I feel like Eminem's diss back was more him just like saying like kind of get off my lawn type shit. Like he called MGK a mumble rapper, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like you could say MG rapper is not that good, and you would probably be like more correct than incorrect. But like, why? Like calling him a mumble rapper, I'm like, I don't even understand why you even say that. Like he doesn't mumble at all. Like it just seemed like more like dismissive. Like because that's just a pet peeve for me when people use mumble rap just to dismiss people instead of just because it feels just lazy to me. Like if somebody's ass, just call them ass, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there's, well, I don't know. It's like some people say that he like Eminem gave him a reason to write or gave these guys like a reason to retaliate or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say like, well, if you're a hip hop fan, then you like the beef and you like the back and forth.
I'm always
Yeah.
iffy on beef. Like I like it at the time, like going back and forth on it. Excuse me, sorry. But like for the most part, like disc records are so precise in what they're about that like as a whole, I don't enjoy them as much. Like I don't go back and listen to very many like diss tracks. You know?
Same with songs that have like really high like visuals, like "This Is America" by Childish.
Right.
I don't really bump that song.
Yeah, because it goes too much. Like it goes too hand in hand with the video.
Yeah, so like without the video, I'm like, this song's alright, but it's not really like a good song. Like it's not.
Right.
It's
The video kind of definitely brings the whole thing together. Whereas like the Summertime Magic ones that he dropped, like those ones are like real songs to me.
right. So I don't know.
But
Yeah,
like
no, I don't know.
I'm definitely
I'm kind of like, see, you know me. I hate extremists and the people that are like, posting like, "Yo, hip hop's back," or "This is the real,
fuck those people.
this is the real hip hop," or
Ignore
"Oh,
all those people. Those are people who they weren't really about hip hop, or they were like the dudes who were only listening to fucking 90s rap any goddamn way, or you know what I'm saying, like. Or like I don't want to hear from any of the people who didn't really fuck with rap anyway. They only fuck with Eminem.
oh
Uh,
yeah," and
like,
shouts to the day one, the homie Alec Meza. She's a bucket,
oh yeah,
and she said that she was disrespected that we were talking bad about her quote unquote the god or a saint or whoever. She said,
Eminem.
yeah, she said we fucked up by talking bad about him, but we're here to say we're sorry, but we're not sorry.
Here's the thing. Again, I was an Eminem fan. Now again, like I don't want to go too bad. Like in his heyday, I was a fan at the time. I don't go back and listen to a lot of Eminem because like a lot of the subject matter is like wild, dark, and kind of off. And like I'm like, yeah, this was kind of wild when you think about it in retrospect. But like nobody's saying like he's not one of the best rappers ever, and he's not like good or anything like that. It just like I feel like even if you want to say the last one was like if you want to say Kamikaze was good, but you still have to admit like Revival, Marshall's Mathers LP2, and then like Relapse and Recovery, like those are all like bad albums, man.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I grew up as Eminem being
Encore was a bad album. Wait, what happened?
I'm saying when I was a kid, growing up, Eminem was like a gimmick rapper for me. Like I liked his like radio hits because I was a kid.
Right.
As an adult, I didn't really listen to Like it's funny because that's what most kids know him as is just like the gimmicks. But like yeah, he's a lyrical genius. But to me, I'm like, nah, I just like the radio shit.
Like, yeah, I mean, some of my favorite Eminem songs are like when he pretends to be the dog the whole song. You know that song like ass like that, like the way you shake it, you
Yeah,
leave it. I ain't never seen an ass like I like that song up there. I like I'm sorry, mama. Like I like but I like fucking my band. I
cleaning out my
like
closet.
I like clean out my closet. I like I like the stupid ones, but I don't like the ones where he just like saying that he, like butt rape like fucking Mariah Carey and this and that. Like I didn't like those ones as much.
Yeah, just
You know what I'm
like
saying?
everything else, man. Everything in moderation.
Some of them had like weird vibes. Like Stan's a great song, but it's like when am I just gonna throw on Stan?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I'm not in the mood. I'm just like I'm gonna listen to Stan. Like I'm just not like
and
you know what I'm saying. And that's
it's
not again. That's not a
yeah,
knock, but like that's just like it's just like a weird aura about the music.
yeah. The same with like just 8 Mile. Like 8 Mile is a great movie, man. But like the soundtrack, people are like, yeah, man, like that's
I
my
only know
story.
the one song.
Yeah, like that's my story. It's like that's your story.
Yeah. Wait. What?
That's funny.
Like none of them people actually identify. It's just a white dude rapping. It's like I get it. Like it's me when I see a black quarterback. Like I'm like, yo, that's cool. Like the white people like they were liking rap, and then like a white rapper is like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And he's like one of the better ones. Like oh shit.
And then think about this. It's like we were saying, like after work events should be optional. So when Future was like, "Yo, B Rab, you want to come host some battles at the shelter?" He's like, "I can't. I got work, man."
Mm-hmm.
We can relate.
Yeah,
So shouts to that, man.
fucking wild. But yeah, either way, I thought at best it was like the diss was like good, and it was like a draw between them. Like at best. But like I've seen a lot of people saying that they're giving it to MGK. I've seen a lot of people who like I wasn't surprised that they were saying that they were giving it to Eminem. I'm like, I don't really care either way. Y'all can give it to whoever the fuck y'all want. I was kind of over it because I'm like, I'm actually overseeing white kids that like from my high school like talking about this shit, and I ain't never seen them talk about any other rap beef. Like, oh, Meek Mill and Drake, big rap beef that everybody was talking about. I ain't seen none of them white kids talk about it. Eminem and fucking MGK, they're on fucking Facebook talking about it. I'm good. Get me the fuck away from that shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I will say the line about the "what good is a machine gun without ammo?" It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, he had some fire bars. The one where he was like the one about him being shady and like him the dude living in his shadow, like that. Yeah, like again, he had some bars, but I think also too he's in a weird spot because everybody knows he's the better rapper, and so like everybody just kind of expects him to give the bars. You know what I mean?
I agree, man. I think we got to stop with all this white on white crime.
Right? It's been a weird thing for white because it was like all that and like G-Eazy's also there and him and MGK's beefing.
Oh man, speaking of white rappers or musicians, shouts to this place called the Simply Smashing Room or some shit. Me and
Oh
Joel
yeah, I
went
saw you
there.
went.
Yeah, it's just like this room that it lets you fucking bring glass bottles and old electronics and just smash them against the wall.
Honestly, that sound like that's a place where they would just play Eminem in the background for you.
Uh,
That's this type of music that he makes.
it was like the cliche person that would go skydiving and then listen to like Tom Petty free falling.
Uh
Like there was somebody blasting "Break Stuff" by Limp Bizkit,
huh. Oh man,
and I was like, I kind of want my money back.
bro. Anybody listening to Limp Bizkit in 2018 kind of deserve to get faded, fam.
Yeah,
Like you kind of deserve a fade, bro. Like I'm sorry, Limp Bizkit. Now I can't believe that happened. That Eminem's fault. It's Limp Bizkit Eminem's fault.
I
Whose
don't
fault?
know, man.
Bizkit.
I wonder what his net worth is. Probably still making royalties.
I don't even know. That was just a Fred Durst, bro. That was a
Yeah,
wild time. He was having songs with fucking Method Man, and did you have a song with Snoop too?
I remember the Method Man one for sure.
I'm like, bro, what is happening?
But hey, man, shouts to backwards red Yankee hats.
Wow, wild time, bro. Wild fucking time. I blame y'all. I ain't putting none of that on black culture, bro.
He's
speak up for
not
the white
Jewish.
people.
I don't know if Fred Durst is Jewish, man. Fuck that. I ain't speaking
Nah.
on
I'm just
that.
saying, you out there in the white people stuff, bro. You got to answer.
I think I'm in like their side group chat.
They call you when they
I,
need
they call me when they need me. Yes, that's exactly it.
you. Nah, yeah, cause bro. I'm off that.
Uh, yeah, I don't know about Fred Durst, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. I'm glad to know that you're feeling better though, man. Cause shit sounded rough, and it sounded like you weren't gonna be fucking in commission for any time soon. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was like 5 days, so
It's a
homie's
lifetime.
back, kind of. Even though I just coughed a little bit through this. I was an idiot and didn't bring any water in this bitch, but
Yeah, you
yeah,
fancy. You got your own podcast room, man. I want to say shout outs to Foundation Studios and Talk That Shit Entertainment, C Jones and Stud V for having me on. They just dropped the episode of the Let's Get This Over With and Bucket Up crossover. So y'all gonna go check that shit. I'll make sure to send it to Ty so he could drop it in the bio as well.
oh yeah, for sure. You gotta plug it tomorrow before, and then this one hopefully drop this guy on Wednesday.
Yeah, some shit like that. But yeah, shouts to them for having us on. We talked about LeBron. We talked about Trump. We talked about New York sports. We talked about movies. We talked about petty shit, man. Is there anything recently that's been bothering you? Anything on Twitter? What?
Nah, no, nothing crazy. It was just
Yeah.
that Eminem shit, I guess, or whatever it was. You know, I've
Yeah.
been pretty good. Since I've been sick, chilling.
You
But
know, what's funny? I catch myself doing this is my Twitter take of the week. Is even if I stand with someone politically, I'll still correct them grammatically.
I mean, that was just funny.
Yeah, and yeah, so they'll be like, I could care less that Trump did this than this. He's horrible. I'm like, you couldn't care less.
Yeah, not like
Had to
not that.
do it.
Like I don't like. I'm not even gonna hold you, but like you said that wrong.
Yeah, like fuck Trump, but you
But
said it
like, yeah,
wrong.
keep going though. Elaborate. You
Yeah.
know, that's funny though. Uh, yeah, no, I'm with that. I'm with that. But I guess we wind down, get to our favorite time of the week, which is songs of the week. Brr, brr, brr. What you got this week?
Chit. Some music you had to lay it up to me because I'll be behind on shit in my old '90s bag sometimes. But nah, I'm gonna throw it up to Wale, East Coast, my boy.
Okay, yeah, that shit is hard. That like while they dropped, all right. So I didn't even really kind of realize it, but like I was asking Trav, like why Wale ain't drop an album. It felt like recently. Now I was forgetting that he dropped 2 EPs earlier this like year, and like he dropped his third one for on Friday, and like that one's fire. Obviously, my boy, he got J. Cole on there. They both spitting crazy bars. He said he was in his luggage, like he was in his bag. And I was like, whoo, like you know what I'm saying. So like, definitely check that out. Like you said, the homie Trav is dropping songs on us. And he said, Wake Up in the Sky with Gucci Mane, Bruno Mars, and Kodak Black. Like, that's a pretty nice little groovy tune. Like, Gucci Mane and Bruno Mars is such a wild combo. And Kodak Black, such a random ass kind of combo, but it works out. And then my song of the week, we had a couple of stuff come out. We had Black album come out, aka Six Black. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he spells it like a 6
Yeah, it's
instead
like
of a V.
6 LACK, and he gets mad on Twitter because people pronounce it Six Slack, and he's like, "Bro, it's not. It's black." And it's like, how you gonna get mad at us for like something the way that it looks? Like, I don't
Yeah.
like. Sorry, bro. Like, but yeah, he dropped his album, which was it was East Atlanta Love Letter. So that one's pretty cool. He got J. Cole on there too. You got Future on there. A couple other verses. Got like a dark tone, real mellow. So if you fuck with shit like that kind of vibe, definitely fuck with that. The Homegirl, No Name dropped the album, Room 25. If you it's kind of like elevator poetry style type rapping. Like I really liked her last joint. I gotta listen to this one a little bit more to get into it because some of the beats are like too jazzy for me and like kind of like off kilter. But like she can really spit, so I definitely fuck with her. Check it out if you kind of into that kind of vibe. And then there was a couple other shit that dropped. With the Wale and some other things. But yeah, those are I guess my song of the week is the one with Trav.
Shouts to elevator poetry, man.
Right? That's like a weird genre.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Word. But
yeah, man. Thanks for putting up with me for yet again another week of the Bucket Up podcast. I don't know how you do it. Not many do, but someone's gotta. So shouts to you, my guy, for putting up with me week in and week out. For the buckets that continue to bucket up, we appreciate you, and we know, and the wave is still coming. It's only going to get heavier. For the new buckets, new to the show, Ty, where can they find us, bro?
Yeah, if it's your first time listening, like, congrats. I don't know how you found us, but if you did, like, we're also on Apple Podcasts. We're on SoundCloud. We are on Google Play. We're on Stitcher Radio. You can find us any of there if they're a little more convenient for you, or if you're recommending them to people. Those are the places you can tell them that you can find us. Make sure that if you fuck with us, you can leave a review, either on Apple Podcasts or any of those sites that I told you about. Leave a comment on SoundCloud. I actually was looking at our reviews on Apple Podcasts the other day. I think we got like a 4 out of 5 stars. Some like 2 people gave us 1 star. Who the fuck are them? Who did that?
1 star? Who's got time in their day?
Right. So fucking our whole. I mean, I'll take 4 out of 5 to be real, but it's just random. So yeah, like if you just want to come and say fuck those random people who gave us 1 star, like come through in 5 stars, bro. You don't have to write a review. You can just 5 star, boom, boom, and like
like a Lyft or Uber driver, $5 or 5 stars, boom, boom.
Right. Or if you want to leave a review, like somebody left a really nice review, said that, we be going back and forth on. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I don't know if it tells you who actually said it.
I don't have access to the Apple Music, the podcast shit, because I got the Android, so.
Oh, damn, you on that Android shit.
So I don't even know what people are saying about us, man.
You on that Android shit. That's what somebody like Trav would say because he's in the cult of Apple. And I just happen to have an iPhone. I'm not in the cult.
You're gonna spend $1,500 on your next one?
Hell no. I got the 7, so maybe I'll get the 8 in like a year or something like that. Because nah, bro.
Yeah. No thanks.
Nah, I'm Gucci, fam. But let's see the reviews. Yeah, it was some chick that goes by ABM Decker. Actually, I don't know if it's a chick or a dude, or I don't know if you know anybody by the last name Decker. But it says, I typically listen to true crime, but gave this a shot on the recommendation of an IG follower. Glad I did. Y'all are funny. Cover a wide range of topics: sports, politics, current events, TVs, movies, etc. And your back and forth banter always makes me laugh. So shout out to ABM Decker, whoever you are, wherever you are. Thanks for the review. If you want to leave a review, we'll give you a shout out on the goddamn show.
Yeah, ABM Decker, I'm about to find you and spam you, and you about to regret listening to us. Nah, just kidding. But appreciate you. Yeah,
so shout out to them. We got 14 reviews. If you want to get, on the pod, or leave a comment. We'll shout you out. Leave, fucking show ideas. We'll shout you out.
Shouts to Trav. Shouts to Kurt.
You can get the Trav and Kurt treatment, or, Sapi's fiance. She got a shout out last week. We should have tagged her. I didn't really think about it. But yeah, make sure you follow us there. Thanks for listening as always. If you want to follow us on social media, hit us up on Facebook. We're the Bucket Up Podcast on Facebook. We're the Bucket Hat Boys on Instagram. We're at Bucket Up Podcast on Twitter. You can follow Jesse at JB Speak if you want. You can follow me at Tylante on Twitter as well. But as always, thanks for listening, and we're out.
Cheers.